welcome to Odslow for the last home fixture of the regular season of Super League 8 2003. It's game 27 and it's the Cass Tigers who are today's opponents. They arrive here with a league tally of 23 points from 11 wins, 1 draw and 14 defeats, and need 2 massive wins from the last 2 games to have any chance of a top 6 spot. Whereas the Bulls have already won the minor premiership and will be presented with the shield after tonight's game. So it'll be interesting to see just how the Bulls approach this game tonight. Will they come out fired up, or will they be just a little bit flat after that fabulous win last week in that derby match against Leeds? Another pulsating 80 minutes of Super League football. Here come the minor premiers, led out by tonight's captain, James Lowes. And once again, it's a marvellous spectacle for rugby league. Pitch in ideal condition. It is a little bit hard, but there's plenty of grass on just to ease the bumps and the bruises and the grazes. And 2 teams, 1 in black, 1 in white. Colourful pitch, ideal conditions, very little wind, and it's a very warm evening for the time of year. Run through the teams for you. The Bulls have at full-back Reardon. The wings, Vicone and Happy. The centres, Naylor and Gilmore. The halves, Price and Deacon. The front row, Banganar, Lowes, Anderson. The back 3, Gartner, Peacock and Langley. Interchange players for the Bulls will be Pratt, Forshaw, Moore and Parker, as Price takes the first catch and feeds Anderson. And the Cass Tigers have a full-back Saxton. On the wings, Price and Rogers. The centres are Mellor and Eager. The halves, Danny Orr, Mitch Ely. The front row, Sykes, Hudson and Lynch. The back 3, Smith, Fritz and Vowles. And coming off the bench for the Tigers will be Johnson, Godwin, Kubi and Blakeway. And tonight's match official is Mr. Klein, who's been most impressive. And straight away, the Bulls on the first set hit a 40-20 and get the scrum, not on the 20, but on Castleford's 10. And Paul Deacon then really caught the Tigers out. Spread for a 40-20, but weren't expecting the strength of Deacon's boot, who put it way past the defence. Price. Bulls lucky then not to get caught for shepherding. Reardon just missed time in his run and pushing in front of the ball. Happy. Good defence from Price. Gartner tries a step. Good defence again from Cass. The Bulls on the 10. Price turns it back into Anderson. Anderson powers it through, almost got one off to Reardon. If he could have just lifted that one up, Anderson, Reardon would have been in. It's a Gilmore. Gilmore making his way to the line. Good defence again from Price. Being tested very early, this short side. This is Leon Price, hands to Deacon. Deacon toes it through. That's interference, surely. Well, Cass come up with the ball. And here comes Smith. Smith does well, so Cass survived that early pressure, all brought about by that great kick from Deacon. Mr. Klein getting both sets well back early on. Danny Orr slings one out to Mellor. Mellor, big fine lad, well held by Gilmore. This is a good 6 for Cass. They've come right from their own 10. Fritz brings it back inside. No, sorry, it's Lynch. Last tackle on the Bulls 20. Short side from Ryan Hudson. Ooh, puts a perfect kick in. And Mr. Klein rules offside anyway. But perfect kick. And Wayne Price almost just got round on the outside and got the ball in. Back to left back. Deacon. Feeds Vangenaar. First touch. That has to be it. Well, Vowles comes up with the ball that looked like a reap to me. Here goes Lynch. Oh, catches a big shoulder from Anderson. I'm sorry, that's Smith. This is Danny R. Oof. Well, a lost ball then from Saxton. And that looked dangerous for the Bulls. Not often Joe Vangenaar turns the ball over in his own 20. Lots of defence around him. So the Bulls with a chance again to bring the ball out. Goes Gardner, good defence. Strong tackle from Sykes and Ely. Now Anderson pushes it up almost to the 40. Big Joe again. Good ball from James Laws, just hung on. And that's just too much time from Ryan Hudson then. Just hanging on a fraction too long for Mr. Klein. Five minutes gone. Laws taps, feeds Anderson. Anderson powers it through, and with the man down, he don't look too good. He's out call. Mr. Klein should stop the game. He has done. It's good work from Mr. Klein. Didn't hesitate. The temptation is to let the game flow, but that guy looked in. He hasn't moved at all. Didn't look in good condition whatsoever. Went downstairs for Anderson, just mistimed his tackle. I can't see who it is at this stage. It may be Ryan Hudson. No, it's not Ryan Hudson. And they're calling for a stretcher. Oh, this doesn't look good at all. It's not Andy Lynch. Well, it's not a sight anyone wants to see at a rugby league ground at any sporting occasion. Still haven't identified the player. There's that many attendants around him, quite rightly too, taking no chances whatsoever. They're immobilising him before they put him on the stretcher, putting the neck brace on. He never moved after contact with Anderson. He went straight down. He's conscious, but just making absolutely sure that he's okay. And when the match restarts, it will be the second tackle for the Bulls. Anderson took that ball off the tap restart. just get him onto the stretcher now. Looks like they could do a couple more pairs of hands there. Plenty of strong guys standing about. Should be giving him an hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, the substitution of the Castleford Tigers from the 14, Andy Johnson, replaces number 4, Paul Mellor.
Oh, it's Dave Mellor. He's been replaced by Andy Johnson. Well, that's a sad sight to see. But as in all rugby league grounds, he gets a generous round of applause from everybody in the stadium. So, the Bulls on third tackle. Banganat acting half-back. That doesn't happen too often. Deacon to Price. Price just a touch forward to Jamie Peacock. Just mistimed that So Cass again defended their own line on a full set. Wayne Price slammed down. Lynch brings the ball across the field. Hudson takes it back. This is Vowles. Will run at the defence. This is second game back for Cass after shock re-signing from Wakefield. Last tackle. You can see the sun's really low in Bradford's eyes. Ball goes back to Danny Orr. Danny Orr puts it to toe. And that just slides in to touch. And that'll be a 10 and 20 scrum. So again, a good set from Cass. Making good progress with the ball. Look organised. Plenty of people running with the ball, and on both sets that they've had Cass, they've brought the ball right upfield. The ball goes to Reardon. Gardner doing the tough yards. Langley will have this one. There goes Jamie Langley. Makes good yards. Just that 5 metres after first contact, so essential. Deacon to Big Joe, Big Joe. Again, the ball being played at by Lynch. Deacon goes for a 40-20 again. Oh, it's perfect again. And the flag's up, and once again it's inside the 10. Oh, exhibition stuff from Paul Deacon. Exhibition stuff. And again, Darren Rogers defending the 20 when in actual fact Paul Deacon was attacking the 10 with his kick. and the kick was that strong that Rogers hadn't time to readjust. Excellent stuff from Paul Deacon. Here goes Langley, standing out from the scrum. 5 metres short of the posts. Ball goes to Big Joe. Joe makes a big charge, and eventually he's dragged down by 5 Tigers defenders. That little wrap round from Anderson. He gets one away. Gardner spreads it to Langley. Langley dummies. Offloads back. Gardner does the housework and tidies up. Again, Cass defending well. Deacon to Peacock. Just good work from the Bulls. Good defence from Cass. They're getting across the field well. Laws toes it through. Vowles will be happy to die on that and play the ball just a metre from his own line. Here's Johnson. No, it's not Johnson. It was Saxton that came from full-back and just took a tackle. Smith now. Smith and Lynch. 2 danger men for Cass, in so much as they get late offloads away, and that's really disrupts your defence. That's a good defensive 6 from the Bulls. They've kept the Cass this time pinned well back in their own half, and here goes Happy, returning the ball almost with interest up to the halfway as Gilmore goes. Now Viacona hasn't had much of the ball. Laws with that step and pass finds Langley. Langley gets almost through, eventually tackled by Johnson. Laws at first receiver, spreads it to Deacon. Deacon needs Price outside him. He's found him. Price with that right foot step just has a little tilt. Nothing came of it that time, but it always just makes the defence hesitate next time the Bulls put a spread on, who were watching for the step from Price, and it just gives the outside men fraction of a second. Well, something of a mystery there between Laws and Deacon. No score. 16 minutes gone. And Price feeds Reardon. Reardon accelerates into that, but again, good defence from Cass. They haven't missed a tackle yet. Here goes Jamie Langley. He's lost the ball. And Cass getting plenty of defenders into the tackle, dislodging the ball on several occasions, so no real continuity yet from either team. As the Bulls defend their own 20, nobody hanging back. Now TV decides to just drop back a little. The Bulls were open to a long kick downfield then. Hudson from Actinar. Good tackle from Price. Lynch. That's the late offload we're talking about early on, and it's so disruptive. Danny Orr. Space now. Healy feeds Vowles. Vowles gets a good pass away to Wayne Price. He's finished off by Appel last tackle, and again Cass with a productive set and a good kick, and that's a good try from Danny Orr. That's onside and excellent execution. Good thinking. Vowles and Danny Orr had the call on, and perfectly weighted, and absolutely perfect execution from Danny Orr then.
That's right for the Tigers was by number 6, Danny Orr.
And again, that was a great set from Cass. Brought the ball right downfield. And the Bulls never really recovered from that offload from Lynch on the far side of the field. And Daniel just adds the sweeteners, and that's 6 to Cass. 6-0. 19 minutes gone, but there'll be a few minutes overtime certainly. And that's offside. Well, that's keen from Mr. Klein. Sloppy work from the Bulls. And Healy. I think some discussion then whether they should go for goal. Gas deciding to put the ball into touch, and we'll have a tap restart on the 20. So the Bulls back on defence. Sykes. And Danny Gartner went down then, nobody near him. Looks in some distress, gets back into the line, limping badly. Lynch feeds it back to Fritz. This is Vowles going for the line. Oh, good work from Reardon again. Oh, Reardon's turning out to be a real stalwart with last-ditch tackles and stopping the ball on the line. That must be half a dozen he has had this season. And good work again from Cass. They're really asking the questions of this Bulls defence. And once again, they're looking sharp with the ball and organised. Happy to watch that go over the dead ball line as Gartner in back play is limping badly. There's Gilmore. Good work from the Bulls. Brings it out to the 40. Anderson will come for this. Does so. Makes good yards. So the Bulls out to the halfway in 2 tackles. Now Big Joe take it forward again. Looks as though the spread's set to the right. Deacon feeds that Price. Price has Naylor outside him. Offloads. Naylor does well. Well, that's not a best pass in the world from Stuart Reardon. Last tackle, and the Bulls' last 2 sets have looked pretty ordinary and disjointed. Deacon toes one through again. That's off anybody, that's play on. And Saxton happy. To secure the ball. And 1 or 2 players just beginning to look as though the heat's getting to them. Really is a warm night. Wayne Price. Ball goes to Healy. Healy slams it downfield. It's an awkward bounce for Reardon, but doesn't panic, follows it round and just secures the ball. And this is Mike Forshaw on field. First touch, hands on to Happy. Forshaw. Gilmore will run this one. There goes Gilmore. Now Peacock with that angled run. Perfect pass from, and another good pass, and the chances now for the Bulls. Naylor couldn't link in with Vicone. Well, there's some ordinary stuff going on for the Bulls. Here goes James Laws, throws it through. Price did well. So Bull's not yet clicked into top form. Not really run through a set in the way they can. Smith. Oh, big shoulder from Paul Anderson. Spread now. Oh, feeds Vowles. Can't get past Leon Price. Eager. Spins, gets nowhere, last tackle. Ball goes back to Danny O. Danny O toes it through. Happy with a chance to run. Good chase though from Johnson. Reardon. Well, the tempo of the game, certainly not what it was last week, and that's understandable. Unlikely they would ever be so. That was an amazing tempo, and here's a 40-20 from the other side of the field from Paul Deacon. Oh well, exhibition stuff from Paul Deacon. Which side of the field do you want it on? And it's worth noting that all three kicks have been kicked across the field. That's from the far side of the field where the ball's landed. But they've been that accurate, that good and that strong that the defence have been able to do absolutely nothing about them. So, chance for the Bulls. Price. He's Gilmore just trying to get isolated one-on-one, and that put the arcing run on and get through the line. Here goes TV with a completely different approach. Laws feeds Anderson. Anderson off Lords. Langley picks it up. Looks a bit of urgency about the Bulls now. Forshaw to Laws, spreads it to Price. Price into Naylor. Just not quite clicking for the Bulls, but that will certainly look better. Look more purpose and verve about it. Here's Johnson. Lynch tackled. Anita short of the halfway, ball goes to Healy. Healy, you could see, had nothing on his mind except putting that ball downfield with the boot. And there goes Reardon. Just happy to take the tackle, secure the ball. TV offside then. Not square rules, Mr. Klein. Just jumped the gun then, Danny O. And 22 minutes gone. And Rob Parker with his first touch of the ball. Lows this time to Anderson. Anderson and Ryan Woodson, I think, got away with it again. So the Bulls, again, just can't seem to get a good roll on. Get 2 or 3 sets back to back. Put some real pressure on Cass. Having said that, Cass are defending well. They're getting to the ball carrier and they're getting there quickly and strongly. And when they've got the ball, they're doing exactly what they're doing now, being constructive, asking questions of this Bulls defence. Healy towing it over again. It's a good kick, it's well weighted. Happy will have to deal with this. And he does so, perfectly weighted. Just stopped. Half a yard from the dead ball line. And the Bulls once again push back to their own line. And Deacon with an enormous kick. 60 metres on the full. Saxton catches. Not been in the game much, Tom Saxton. The Bulls have not been putting many kicks in apart from the 40-20s. Hudson.
Substitution for the Tigers, number 21, Richard Blake replaces number 12, Dale Fritz.
Oof. Johnson did exceptionally well then not to panic. He had Gilmore over him like a sweaty t-shirt. That's a good pass to Rogers, and again Cass spreading the ball, testing this defence, and the Bulls having to be right at top of the game to keep the Cass out. Deacon does well, accepts the tackle a metre out from the posts, and Happy comes in and puts his hand up, takes the ball out. Forshaw offloads to Laws. Laws spreads it to Peacock. Nobody really moving for the Bulls. Peacock will take it forward. Peacock pushes it out a good 10 metres with 2 men on his back. Anderson goes. Good tackle from Woodson. Offload from Anderson.
Replaces number 10, Paul Anderson.
Forshaw offloads to Langley. Langley got away. Oh, Wayne Price did well. Play on. Mr. Klein ruling that Price had ripped the ball. Good decision. Here goes. Oh, Gilmore kicking on first tackle. Oh, that's obstruction. What we used to call scientific obstruction in the old days. Laws spreads it to Deacon. Deacon to Parker. Parker pushes it forward. 2 young props on now. And offside against Cass. Laws will tap this ball. Parker looks as though he's going for it. Laws dummies. Deacon steps, fouls tackle. So, chance for the Bulls to mount some pressure. Don't need to give the off. Jamie Peacock. No. Well, Mr. Klein right on the spot rolls the ball. Jamie Peacock had no right to get that ball over the try line. The strength of the man when he's in contact, pushing 3 and 4 blokes back, is amazing. Looks as though Peacock had been stopped a good metre short of the line, and he ended up 2 metres over it. Forshaw goes first receiver from the scrum. There he is. Steps, just angles back in. The Bulls will go to the right-hand side. Here goes Laws, dummies, steps, just looking for a way through. Bulls don't need to panic though, just need to keep the pressure on. Ball goes back to Deacon, spreads it to Price. Price, good tackle underneath. This is Langley. Again, another good tackle. Coming up with some good defence. The Tigers. Moore Last tackle. Lowe throws one through, and that's a try for Happy. No question, this will be a try. Mr. Klein, right on the spot. Happy put his body on the line. That was a case of just too much pressure. James Lawes with a little kick through, just got behind the defence, and the first man through was Happy. Happy. 31 minutes gone. So we come to
substitution for the Tigers. Number 19 Wayne Goodwin replaces number 30.
The red zone for both teams, I should say. Normally it's for the visiting team when the Bulls get a roll on and use the score in that 10 minutes before half-time. But the way the game's going, I should say either team could score before half-time. Here goes Leon Price. Peach TV, winds up, straightens up, good tackle underneath from Godwin. Reardon falls to Healy and Bowles tackle. This time it's Richard Moore. It's good yards. Short side, ball goes to Forshaw, into Gilmore. Just trying to offload that short side. Didn't quite work that time for the Bulls. Again, cast defence, aware of everything. Deacon this time goes straight downfield. Not attempting the 40-20 and makes a good chase and tackles Rogers on the 20. Here's Saxton. Good work from Parker at acting half. Didn't allow Saxton to pick up any yards. Godwin now. It's a good run from Godwin. Well, those two youngsters have picked up a good 15-20 metres in those two runs. Price feeds Lynch. Brought down by Lawes. Smith to Blakeway. Mr. Klein just once again picking obstruction up, and this will be an easy shot. Is there such a thing? Comfortable shot for Danny Orr to put Cass out by 4. Certainly not the atmosphere there was last week against Leeds. The Bulls several times have almost looked as though they're going to spark into life and start playing some flowing football. It's just not quite worked for them today. But it is difficult psychologically after such good work. Danny Orr kicks that. It's difficult psychologically to achieve those emotional peaks that the Bulls were at last week. And you do suffer an anticlimax. And the coaches can talk till the feet take root.
Substitution for the Tigers, number 8 Nathan Sykes replaces number 10 Andy Lynch.
That anticlimactic feeling is deep-rooted. But maybe the Bulls will shake it up in this first half and come out in the second half and put the game together. Smith now. Ooh, big shot from Richard Moore. Whoa! Exocet. Where did he come from? Chance now for Reardon to wind up. He has Happy outside him. Good chase though from Blakeway. Good. Finished off by Johnson over the top. Here goes Happy. Happy making good yards. Definitely a flop then from Nathan Sykes. I was asking too much of the referee. Yeah, he's quite right, the referee. Deacon puts that one in. Four minutes left. Can the Bulls? Post some late points. Here goes Parker. Parker takes it into midfield. This is the run round from Laws on Leon Price. Dummies. Eventually feeds Forshaw. Forshaw offloads to Parker. Parker takes it forward. The Bulls need some construction now. That has to be a penalty. That's the third time. That's the third time that Cass have got away with dislodging the ball way after the tackle is completed. I know Mr. Klein is not necessarily cited, but you have to use your judgment. After the tackle is completed, there's no reason for the ball carrier to lose the ball. So, the Bulls losing the ball once again. Godwin away from acting up. Good run from Godwin. Looking dodgy for the Bulls. Last tackle. Oh, out to Ely. Well, Danny Orr's offside, no question about that. It's all on now, as Reardon does well not to panic. Did well then, Reardon, just put off by the goalpost. Good kick, well weighted from Ely. Shows great composure. Stuart Reardon at fullback. More experienced players would have just panicked a little bit then, but not Stuart Reardon. Deacon. So last chance for the Bulls probably. Maybe the last set. There goes Richard Moore. Ball goes out to Parker. Parker slings one away. Not really necessary, but I think Parker thought he was going to lose the ball. This is good work again from Jamie Peacock. You have to admire the man. Laws. Deacon, look at the space that Peacock's created. Naylor comes back on the angle. That's a penalty, no question. I don't know what Mick Smith were doing then. What will the Bulls do? 4 points behind. Seconds to go. Danny Orr having a word with Mr. Klein. And the Bulls, and the ball to Deacon. Deacon will take the 2 points. Good decision, almost up to halfway. I'm saying halfway, half time. And this will just put the Bulls 2 points behind. Deacon adds the 2. So, what will Cass do? Will they go short or will they go long? I think the call just went out from there goes the hooter before the game can restart. And the Bulls go in with a 2-point deficit. Will not be too unconcerned. I think they feel that they can go on with this game and pick 2 more championship points up. But they certainly have to improve for the second half. Welcome back for the second half as the 2 teams take the field. Bulls looks as though they've made at least 1 change at half-time. Leon Price has gone to the bench, which we would think would be an injury call. Carl Pratt takes the field. And Paul Deacon about to get us away. The catch by Danny Orney feeds Wayne Price. So it'll be an interesting discussion, I think, at half-time in the Bulls dressing room. Smith. Jamie Peacock. Just trying to shoulder charge. Smith doesn't quite complete the job. He goes Sykes. Spread to Bartram. Bartram under some pressure. Reardon reads it well. Takes it on the full. Feeds TV. TV gets rid of Darren Rogers, but tackled by Eager. Carl Pratt. Richard Moore. Bulls.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was a half
Start the second half with a 2-point deficit.
Number 15, Carl Pratt, has replaced number 3, Leon Price.
Close with that late feed to Peacock. Playing a lot closer to the ruck this season, Jamie Peacock.
Also,
and certainly today,
for the Castleford Tigers.
tore through. Rogers.
Number 13, Ryan Hudson.
Good chase from Forshaw.
Number 24, Adam Fry.
I'm sorry, from Stuart Reardon. This is Fritz. Brought down by James Laws. Cass bringing the ball out. That's Yubi. Four tackles gone. That was definitely a forward pass. Forshaw picks up, takes it to the defence. And Forshaw gives himself up in the tackle, and Ryan Hudson not happy with that call. Difficult for players in that situation. The player hasn't gone down, and it's easy not to hear the referee's call. It's a tough call for Castleford, which gives Deacon a shot in front of the post from the 40, which is well within his range, and will put the Bulls back level with the Tigers. As Michael Smith goes to the bench. No, it just comes to the sideline for some treatment. Strikes the ball, Deacon, looks good. It's way over the post, and it's 2 points.
Penalty converted for the Bulls by number 7, Paul Deacon.
McCheely goes high to the corner. Pratt comes and catches. Feeds Parker. Parker winds up. Makes good yards. Pushes it out almost to the 20. Good work from Parker. High challenge then on Reardon. Deacon, dummies, spreads it to Pratt. Pratt gets rid of one. Feeds Naylor. Naylor winds up and comes in field. Once again, this Cass defence closing all the gaps, working hard. Look, a good unit. That was a knock-on. And no complaints from the Bulls players that time. That gives you an indication, really. So Cass with a head and feed on the Bulls 40. Mitch Healy feeds Eager. Eager slammed down. Healy again spreads this one. Richard Moore ragging the players. Once again, Mr. Klein. Calls dripping out. And that will be a penalty in front of the sticks for Danny Hall. And this game never really got going. Not yet, anyway. Daniel, front of the sticks, and another one goes right over the sticks. That's 2 points again.
Penalty goal converted for the Tigers by number 6, Danny Hall.
Well, at least the goal kicking's on form today. Deacon resets this. Points to the corner, goes high, it hangs. Healy catches. And Bulls with a good chase. Wayne Price makes it to the 20. Ball goes back to Blakely. He's pushed backwards. Good defence from the Bulls. Andy Lynch, good chase, good contact from James Laws. James up, meets him early. Ball goes back to Danny Orr. Danny Orr gets round. Pratt inside now to Eager, and little toe through from Danny Orr. Reardon. Well, Darren Rogers having a blow with the touch judge, and the referee's already given the penalty. Darren Rogers really ought to show a little more control. Penalty's already being given. In danger there, Darren Rogers. picking a penalty up himself. Here goes Sykes. And the Bulls conceding yards. That ball tapped on the 20 and Sykes almost made it to the line. Andy Lynch is going to the line, offloads. And that will be a try. Good offload from Andy Lynch. We were talking, at least I was, at the top of the commentary about the late offloads from Lynch and Smith. And there you saw a perfect example. Got the ball off to Saxton. Godwin, sorry, not Saxton. That's a good start for the Tigers. And if we remember, it was Lynch with a late offload. They got the Tigers on the move, which resulted in that kick and catch when Danny Orr scored in the first half. So Godwin, Lynch producing all the goods for the Tigers this evening. And that's Danny Orr adds the 2.
That try was converted for the Tigers by number 6, Danny Orr.
And once again, the Tigers have an 8-point lead. Deacon this time goes low. Oh, and that's enterprising work from Mitch Healy.
Substitutions for the Bradford Bulls, number 8, Joe Magana.
Big Joe back on track.
Replaces number 27.
Here comes Smith. Well held up by Anderson and Pratt. Lynch. Ball goes back to Healy. To Danny Orr, I should say. And Ape does well. Awkward ball to take. Gilmore almost burst the line. Bulls need to get some movement now. It's Cal Pratt being driven back by Danny Orr. TV. And the Tigers tackling tigerishly. They're engaging quickly. They're coming in numbers and they're coming in strong. It's a great pass from James Laws. It's a good tackle from Johnson. It had to be. Well, Mr. Klein missed a rip out then by Johnson. The one-on-one is entitled to rip it out, but then surely it's play on. And besides that, the ball looked as though it went backwards to me anyway. Tough call then for the Bulls. Short side, Hudson sends it inside to Price. Try and work that short side, Castleford. Sykes just evades. Park. Jamie Peacock's tackle. This is Smith. Offloads. Smith again. One hand gets it. A great ball to Sykes. And Cass on the attack again. Lynch goes for the line and gets there. Well, the Bulls not reacting at all to any of that movement. Not set the defence up whatsoever. Saw that, did Lynch. And you fancied Lynch's chances, but as soon as he got the ball, saw that nobody was moving for the Bulls and took full advantage of it. And this, 15 minutes into the second half, for a 14-point lead for Cass. 22-8 the lead. And the Bulls, but all that came off a call from Mr. Klein again. Ruled a knock on rather than a strip. As Barton, sorry not Barton, Mitch Healy feeds Wayne Price. Tackler short, here goes Lynch. This time Jimmy Peacock makes no mistake, and Banganar comes in and puts a big load on him. Smith working on the outside. Ball goes loose. And this time Mr. Klein rules a knock on. So I'd like to see the stats at the end of the game, just see how many balls have been lost after first contact in the tackle. Pratt spins one out to Gilmore. Gilmore just sizes up the defence and tries to accelerate away. Reardon has a little tilt from acting out. Just settles the ball down. Stacked out to the right now, the Bulls. Spreads on Deacon. Into Peacock. Peacock just not quite hitting the gaps. Just not quite timing the runs. Not just Peacock, but most of the Bulls players. Here goes Forshaw. Anderson does well for a big guy. Shows great skills. Pratt tackled. Last tackle. Laws will tow this one. Just chips it through. Wayne Price does well. Wayne Price running across his own line, and he's got away. That's excellent work from the young man. Superb rugby league running under severe pressure from the moment he took the ball. Showed great courage, skill, vision. As Sykes brings the ball out. Well, that epitomises Cass's attitude tonight. That run from Wayne Price. No way was he going to be contained in his own in goal. And this is the result. Cass have brought the ball out almost to the halfway. This is Godwin. Good tackle from Wanganar. Last tackle. Ball goes back to Healy. Healy puts one over. And he will have to play that Reardon. Good chase from Rogers. By corner. And again, good defence. Happy spreads one out to Gilmore. Gilmore loses the ball. Play on, says Mr. Klein. I'm going to say, no, that was a knock on. Just outside there, 20. Gives Cass a good position. Saxton. Healy finds a runner. It's Danny Orr. Is it? No. I think it's Fritz. Healy again. Spreads this one to Danny Orr this time. Feeds Hudson. Hudson gets rid of Naylor. Good tackle underneath from Jamie Peacock. Sykes goes charging in, takes a good pass under pressure. Looking lively, Cass now. They've got the tails up. The no try will kill it off, and here's Saxton going for the line. This time he gets through Raiden's tackle. And that's a great try for Cass. All come from that spill ball from Ape. And you had the feeling that Cass knew that one more try, one more last effort would kill the game, and for me that's the game gone.
That's a try for the Tigers by number 20, Tom Saxton. And a try converted for the Tigers by number 6, Andrew.
So the Tigers lead by 20 minutes of the game left. Can the Bulls do anything about it? They really need to put some points on the board at least, just to get this huge crowd here today. Is about 15,000. Put them in the right frame of mind for the Mania Premier Shield presentation. Here's Godwin. Almost makes it through in between Langley and Anderson. This is Healy once again. Just putting the ball downfield. Just happy to see the ball go in touch. And that's a first 40-20 for Cass. And once again, the Bulls push deep back into own territory. Johnson offloads. Eager. Healy offloads, but only finds Langley. Happy. Short side sneak. Just steadies the ball down. And holding on too long. Rose Mr. Klein. Mr. Klein picks Castle for offside from the tap restart. We'll need to be alert this time. Everybody onside. Here goes Anderson, and again Anderson powers the ball forward. Deacon. Laws. Dummies. Eventually feeds Pratt flat back inside to Jamie Peacock. Good defence. Cats have defended well today. They put a lot of effort in. They've chased and added and got into the faces. Gilmore has a tilt for the line. So through from James Laws, it's too strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't forget you can vote for your man of the match via your mobile phone. Please send your text message and vote for your man of the match now. The number, of course, you'll find in the programme.
Well, Cass, having scored that last try to put them out to 20. have dropped the intensity of the attack. Just quite happy now. To see the game out, as I say that, they start throwing the ball out the back door. Daniel puts it downfield and it's a good chase. Adrian Val's leading the chase and wraps Paul Deacon up. Here goes by corner. Being well policed by the Tigers today. Parker. Ball goes to Peacock. Parker again, good challenge from Adrian Vowles. Deacon slots one through. Danny Orr comfortably picks up and feeds Saxton. Saxton looks and steps, winds up and powers up. Well covered though by Reardon. Healy into Johnson. Johnson to Saxton. Feeds Ryan Hudson. Hudson just looking to develop the ball. In no particular rush now, Cass. They've a 20-point lead. No need to push the game. Lynch, man of the match for me, takes it to the posts. Healy floats one over the top. Price did well. Did well, Wayne Price. Just to drag that one in. Johnson. It's fielded by Laws. Hands on to Gilmore. Gilmore almost through, but once again Cass. Well, that's 10 minutes in the bin. I think it's Wayne Godwin. Just hanging on too long. No, it's not Godwin. And still Fritz, would you believe? Richard Moore slams it up. 13 minutes of the game left. Laws to Langley. Langley loses the ball. Godwin picks up, and that's the story of the Bulls' evening. Here goes Vowles. Godwin. He's Danny Orr. Danny Orr. This is Eager. Ryan Hudson comes at full power just to liven things up, leads his team forward. Last tackle. Danny Orr just toes that, too strong. But Casa not particularly with it. Happy to be up at this end of the field. As Saxton, I think it is. No. Laws.
Substitution for the
Feeds
Tigers,
more.
number 8, Nathan Sykes, replaces number 26.
I'm sorry, that was Anderson. Back on track. This is Parker. Laws picks up and runs. Accelerates through the gap. Feeds. Parker feeds a speculator out. Well, at this stage of the game, 13 minutes to go, you've got to throw a pass out. You've got to take a chance. If there's somebody there, it's 6 points. You're not going to get many chances left. First time that James Laws has got free. It's a Sykes. And Godwin just exposing the Bulls in defence as Moore slams him down. Lynch back to one rules Mr. Klein. The judging that the Bulls had played the ball. There goes Biles with the quarterback sneak. That was offside from TV. Mr. Klein didn't spot it. Sykes slammed down a metre from the line. Cass looking to pick some more points up, and Mr. Klein rules a knock on there, and that was looking dodgy for the Bulls once again. Well, this will be the Bulls' fourth home defeat, which in previous few seasons would have been unthought of in the regular season. 2 defeats away so far. First match of the season at St Helens, and that great game at Wigan just a few weeks ago.
Substitution for the Bulls, number 8.
Here goes Peacock.
Replaces number 27, Rob Parker.
Laws picks up and runs again. Dummies. Offloads to Pratt. Pratt to Moore. Oh no, but just quite got to Moore. Forshaw acting half. Spreads the ball to Deacon. Deacon has Vangenard inside him. Feeds Reardon. Reardon offloads back. Price will score here. That's brought a cheer. It's a long time since they've had something to cheer the Bradford crowd. And once again, James Laws breaking them up. And good support play from the Bulls then in close quarters.
Try for the Bulls by number 3, the Fresh Prince, Liam Price.
Deacon to add the points to put the Bulls to 14. Just so.
Try converted for the Bulls by number 7, Paul Deacon.
7 minutes remaining. 14 points in it. Well, Leeds did it on Friday night, but I still can't see the Bulls improving on the performance. This evening. There goes Peacock to Pratt, out to TV. TV comes in field. Unlucky. Got to chance your arm. Pratt was inside him. If he gets the ball, Pratt will have a clear run to the line, and he's not slow, isn't Carl Pratt? Danny Hart working the scrums. Lynch goes to the bench. Michael Smith comes back on field. Healy feeds Hudson. Hudson slams into Carl Pratt. Sykes.
Substitution for the Tigers, number 23, Michael Smith, replaces number 10, Andy Rich.
Smith tackled on the 20, in front of the sticks. Castaway, go to the right-hand side. Healy turns. Man inside, it was Ryan Hudson. Last tackle. Spread on, this is Danny Orr. Toes it through TV. Can't gather. It's finished off by Jamie Peacock. He gives it some welly.
I can now tell you what the official attendance figure is for this evening. As always, a big thank you from the Bradford Bulls to you, and of course a special thank you to our visitors, the Castleford Tigers. The attendance figure this evening is 13,628. From the Bradford Bulls to you, thank you. And don't forget, stay right where you are at the end of the game. Stand by firstly for the fireworks display, and then the presentation.
So Deacon tries a short drop out. Well, good chase from Happy. Why you try short drop outs from under your own sticks and have long kicks from halfway? Seems illogical to me. This is Eager looking to get Rogers away. Rogers feeds Danny Orr. Danny Orr into Smith. Smith gets round Mike Forshaw, and that's a bounce. That's a knock on. It's quite right, Mr. Klein. The ball was knocked forward. Now he's given a penalty. That was silly play from Cass, really. Oh, Deacon. Well, is there anything else that could go wrong for the Bulls? Eager. Slammed down. Fritz's time's up. He's back on field for the last couple of minutes. Healy feeds Saxon. Saxon tries to drop Johnson off. Gilmore, good tackle. Loses the ball under the weight of the tackle. This is Parker. Can the Wolves just pick another tie up, just to finish this game off in a positive note for their own supporters? Just short of 14,000 here, most of them Bull supporters. And here goes TV. Can they bring a special out? Offloads to Richard Moore. Richard Moore can't get his pass away. Deacon to Vangenaar. Vangenaar to Peacock. Lows again. Toes it through. Saxon did well. Just killed the ball. There goes Godwin. Just running the clock down now, Cass. Less than a minute to go as Wayne Price takes it out to the 40. They've had the call at Castle. No ambition at all in this last set of the game. Ball goes back to Danny Orr. He puts it downfield. Leon Price working at fullback. Feeds Happy. Happy might as well pass it. Nothing to lose. Well, Forshaw offloads to TV. TV winds up. Here he goes. Still going. Knocks another off. He's got Pratt outside and throws one over to Reardon. Reardon with a chance to wind up. Good footwork from Reardon. Just went for the gap rather than the pass. Pratt needs to pass, he does so. Peacock takes it forward. Offloads. Pratt volleyballs it back to Moore. Moore to TV. TV tackled. Well, they'd outed you any second. Can the Bulls just get over the whitewash? Deacon feeds one in. Oh, good defence once again from Castleford. Johnson brought Gilmore down then with a classic tackle. Deacon trying to use Big Joe hanging out as a foil. It's a flat pass. There goes the hooter. It's a memorable victory for the Cast Tigers. At least the game ended on a high note for the Bulls, attacking the line. And James Lowe's not happy with Mr. Klein.
Stand by firstly for the fireworks display and then the presentation. Please stay right where you are.
So with a final score of 28 points to 14. That keeps Castleford's very faint top 6 hopes alive. You have to say it's a gutsy performance from Castleford. Bulls didn't play too well, but Castleford towed the line and stuck at it for the 80 minutes.
and gentlemen, let's now meet the team that we love. Number 2, Tavita Volcano. Number 3, Leon Price. Number 4, Chantel Caddy. Number 5, Leslie Guayapolo. Number 6, Mike Williams. Number 7, Paul Walker. Number 8, Joe Milano. Number 10, Paul Anderson. Number 11, Daniel Gardner. Number 12, Jamie Cooper. Number 13, Mike Forshaw. Number 14, Lee Gilmore. 15, Mark Pratt. 16, Alex Wilkinson. 17, Stuart Wheeler. 18, Lee Bradford. 19, John Penguin. 20, Scott Mayer. 23, Jim Meyer. 24, Aaron Smith. 26, Chris Bridge. 27, Robert Parker. 29, Stuart Fielding. 30, Richard Ball. 42, Nancy Guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome on stage to receive the shield. Number 9, James Lowe's, and number 1, Robbie Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, the team for the Bradford Bulls will shortly do a lap of honour. The shield will be with the lap of honour, so you will have a chance to see it. Stay where you are and stand by as the team prepares to make the lap of honour and show you the shield, which has been awarded to the Bradford Bulls for finishing top of the league. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause as they make the lap of honour. Stand by.